And welcome, welcome back to another episode of my Purdue Boilermakers Dynasty here on college football 26. We're in year 7. We have made it back to the playoffs. Um, Number 2 team in the country, 11-2 on the season. We're obviously at the bye week now. We're going to get to see who we're going to be playing. We're going to be facing a Heisman Trophy finalist at quarterback regardless. As we're going to be playing. Sorry, I was looking at Missouri State, Virginia Tech. So we're either going to have a rematch with Ohio State and Rob Tuttle, or we're going to be facing an Arizona State team that just lost in the Big 12 championship game, but we're still able to make the playoffs. I'm going to go Duke over UAB, Miami over Clemson, Tech over Missouri State, and I think we're going to end up having a rematch with the Buckeyes. Would love to play somebody different here, for sure. We are coming off of actually, we'll give it a second. Let's see who we're playing first. Taking on the Ohio State Buckeyes again. Okay, it's going to be fun. Back at the Rose Bowl yet again. All right. So in the last episode, we came from behind, down 31-3 at halftime. Come back and beat Penn State on a field goal as time expires. Outscored them 32-3 in the second half, including 17-0 in the fourth quarter. Almost threw this game away myself. I threw 2 really bad interceptions in the first half. Then Sampson had one really horrific pass that ended up being a pick 6 right before halftime to help put us into that 31-3 hole. We just outlasted Penn State in the end. Defense did a really, really nice job. We're able to come back. We've had several game of the series games this season. TCU was an outstanding game. Ohio State was an outstanding game. Went to 5 overtimes. A really great game against Michigan State. Another last-second win. But I think the Penn State coming back from 31-3 down and making a comeback out of that is probably the best game that we've had in the series to this point. Let's see what happened, though, in the opening round of the college football bracket. We did have Duke pretty comfortably there over UAB. We did have Miami over Clemson, so we got both of those right. And we do have Virginia Tech over Missouri State, and we have Ohio State over Arizona State. So got all of those predictions correct. Duke with a comfortable win, Miami with a blowout win, Tech by a couple of scores, and then blasting here for the Buckeyes over the Sun Devils. Let's just kind of take another look at this Ohio State roster. We know it's elite. We went to overtime against him last time. This is going to be a tough one. Obviously, Rob Tuttle, we got plenty of history and experience taking him on. He has come over to the Buckeyes and has thrown for 59 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. He's coming off of a 5-touchdown game there over Arizona State back against us in that loss. Threw for 373 yards and 4 touchdowns in that game. Was sacked 3 times. Completed 87% of his passes. He has been absolutely on fire since then. He's only thrown 1 interception that was against Arizona State. Bandy is out for this game, so they're going to be rocking with Lorenz and Yates. 2 really good running backs. Lorenz is certainly very explosive. Again, this wide receiver group gave us a lot of trouble, but it's not an elite like athleticism, elitely athletic group. I don't really know how I should say that, so we're going to say it that way. But a really, really, really good wide receiver group, as always. It always is for the Buckeyes. Elite, high-end, tight end here in Gregory Kelly. Offensive line is great. It's elite all the way across the board, arguably the best one in the country. Defensive line is really held down by Dickerson and Egwinagu. At the edge, pretty good on the interior, maybe not crazy good. They're really good at linebacker. Not the most athletic, though, that we've seen. Really elite, good size, good speed, good athleticism, good coverage. Here at cornerback, hard to throw against them. And they're good in the safety room. It's not an elite safety group. They are without Todia here. What is his injury? He's out with a torn bicep, so even if they made the national championship game, he might can come back from that. So they're going to be rocking with Dante Renfrey here, redshirt freshman that's already really good. So really was hoping to not have to play Ohio State again, because we, you know, I mean, we were relatively dominating this game, right? We were up, what is that, 30-10? Am I reading that right? Am I doing a 31? Yeah, 31-10 heading into the fourth quarter. Or actually, I guess 24-10 heading into the fourth quarter. They rally heavy, go to overtime, able to outlast them barely by the skin of our teeth. Defense had a couple of huge clutch stops there on the 2-point conversion section of overtime. This game, now being on a neutral site, this is going to be tough. Let's rock some different uniforms. Let's see. It's not really anything different for that. I guess I mean, I'm gonna say, you know what? Let's go the all gray look for them. What do we want to rock with for ourselves, though? Let's just go with the current alternates. Let's rock it. Rose Bowl. Purdue versus Ohio State. I think the most talented team that we've had on our schedule so far this year. Just purely looking at the roster, I think this is very likely to be another insane game. We're rocking the all whites. They're rocking the all grays. Excited to be back here playing a little bit more Purdue Boilermakers Dynasty. Can we continue on our path to the playoffs? We've been to 3 straight national championships. We've won 2 of them. 4 straight Big Ten titles. This is one of our bigger adversaries of the series, though. Elite team. One of the few in the country that's going to match up with us. At least match up with us when we take down the Buckeyes here at the Rose Bowl. See what we got. We are underway here in the Rose Bowl. Number 7 Ohio State versus number 2 Purdue. Good play coming down on the tackle. This is an elite. This is the best offense, you know, in the conference in Ohio State. We're the second best offense. Both kind of in the same range from a defensive perspective. They probably have been a little bit worse than us, which is why they've been so elite on offense, and they're still at 10-3. Going to come out with 3 wide receivers to get us going. Run play out wide, and that off the Lorenz are able to drag him down in the backfield. What defense do you get today? Pretty much, eventually the offense is going to click for us 99% of the time. Is that going to maintain today? You certainly would think so. Big play out there. Which defense can get more stops? How does our defense play? I think we'll show double mug blitz. Let's come out of it. I think they're going to throw it. They do. Over the spot against zone. Get the completion. Gonna be several times we're gonna have to make decisions. Do you want to send pressure? Do you want to trust your guys in coverage there in man consistently? This time we're gonna send pressure. It almost gets there, and instead ends up being a completion. If you're going to blitz total, you got to get to him. He's extremely accurate. We're able to get to him 3 times in that first matchup. I'm just trying to throw some different looks at him here early on. Changes to a Tampa 2. Play action again. Just excellent job blocking. Could not get up the field there, actually lose a yard. Right now he's got all day to throw, though. I think This is the spot we send him. Trying to confuse them. They go underneath, and it's going to be a big conversion. Breaks a tackle inside the Purdue 30. Let's just find a way, man. Up to the running back again. Good tackle by Ali, but it's a gain of 6. Wide receivers, we'll hold it. Hand this off. Do not, it's another play action going underneath. Got to make the tackle. Got to make the tackle. For the first down for the Buckeyes. I mean, this is an elite quarterback with really good wide receivers. I mean, this is part of playing them. Empty, being aggressive. Tried to jump up and knock that one down with Wiley. Figured it was going to be a quick pass, and it is. Really nice job there. Lorenz already with good day through the air already. Handoff, knock that down. Kranchik on the edge of loss of 1. Second and goal. Just a run up the middle. Back-to-back really good play. Sermon comes in. Going to be a little banged up. Still going to make sure he gets his celebrations in, though. Boykins in there to help on the tackle as well. Third and goal. This nickel blitz maybe arrived. We're going to try to hold this tackle. Third and goal. Can we get a stop and force a field goal here? No pressure. Throws it wide. It's a touchdown. Gets it out to Kelly, the tight end. Buckeyes strike first. Let's not do what we did against Penn State. Throw a bunch of interceptions and put ourselves in a massive hole after they, went down the field and had success quickly in the opening of that game. Gregory Kelly, one of the best tight ends in the country. It's easily open there. 7-0. 12-play, 88-yard drive. Took 6 minutes off the clock. Emmett Poe, the returner of the year, and Emmett Poe almost found some green grass there. A good return. Zikari Abram. Juan Tranquil. Cody Sampson in this offense. 3 wide receiver set. One thing that really helped us was finally getting to the run game in the second half. Against Penn State. And make sure I'm not that pass heavy in this one. 2nd and 5. QB blasting. Sampson's got plenty of room. Gonna slide down. Gain of 17. Sampson 45 yards on the ground last week. Had a huge 4th and 3 scramble. Ended up likely saving us last week, or in the last episode. A lot more runs that we've already had. Basically had more runs than we had in the whole first half against Penn State in the Big Ten championship game. Essentially a handoff there to Tranquil. Third and 4. Got a guy standing there. Yep, that's on me. I saw him drop. 4th and 4. We want to get gutsy with this. I think that's what I'm going to do. Go 3 wide receivers. Run back Ahmed out there. Kind of in no man's land. Get this to Tranquil. That's the pass that we threw. Trying to get a conversion just like that. Ended up being... Are they saying he did not get the first down on that? I mean, that looked like a clear first down. Okay. I'm glad I just kind of thought about that. That looked like a for sure first down. I have to challenge it to get it, though. 3 wide receiver set. Hand off to Spurlock. Good blocking. And a 6. Strong eye. 2 tight end action here. Ahmed in the backfield. He's going to get the rock. 21. And he cut back inside to set up a blocker. He does. Doesn't quite have the explosiveness to come out of that cut for the score, but a big run for the Boilermakers. They're looking to even this one up. Hand off to Spurlock, can't get the edge. I'm going to loss of 2. Didn't really have a pass that I wanted to work to there. I'll just kind of take it on the chin. Got a full slide. Either try to get this one to Spurlock or Tranquil. See what this outside corner does. And it rolls with it. Sampson just missed the throw. Maybe not a touchdown, but that's a touchdown. Make a throw. Third and goal. Take the snap. Get it to Poe. He's going to dive in. Nobody standing over the redshirt freshman. Emmett Poe does what he's done all year, makes plays. Running his extra point, evens this one up. 2 long drives to start this game. Over 4 minutes for ours, almost 5 minutes for ours. Just over 6 for Ohio State in their opening drive. A lot of 3rd and 4th down conversions here already. Bringing them in. Shut it down. Look at Michaels. And off the edge. Junior still sporadically playing, but he has earned rotational snaps, that's for sure. I don't really like having Wolf as our end guy here. Got to hold that containment. Not a great run defender. One of our best finesse rushers, though. So 3rd and 3. Go cover 1 here. Ourselves a chance. Let's press. End of the first quarter. It's a 7-7 game. Got a pretty crucial early 3rd down here. I was deep in their own territory. It's been a tale of 2 different teams here. We got way more rushing yards than passing yards. They are in negative rushing yards. They're already over 100 yards passing, are the Buckeyes. I don't know how long we can sustain holding them to basically 0 yards running. Third and 6. No pressure, just a good throw. I mean, we're not getting any pressure with 4-man rush right now. Find a time to send it. And then bodies here. Total those going to scramble away from it. With a gain of 5. And this is probably the best quarterback in the country. Heisman winner out of Ole Miss probably disagrees with that, but this is It's an elite quarterback. We are stuffing the run, though, right now. Got to get them off the field, guys. 3rd and 8. You've got to get them off the field here. Pressure from Boykins. Gets the 3rd down sack. Able to maneuver around the left tackle there. Never even got a hand on him. Went wide, cut back inside. Gets the 3rd down sack there on Tuttle. Boykins 3rd on the team in sacks. Heading into this one. I say Tuttle? Boykins. Boykins is 3rd on the team in sacks. Fair catch for Poe. All right. You got what you were looking for there defensively. That is wide. That is a wide stance for that edge rusher here. Try to create a big play. Not really going to be able to do that. Can't even dump it off to Abram. Be scared to run it here. 2nd and long. Running it really well here early on. 2 wide receivers set. Out formation. Spurlock almost got it there. 3rd and 6. Might send pressure with the linebacker. Bullet over to the tight end. Nobody there with Mills at all. Easy throw. True freshman with an 18-yarder. Hand off to Spurlock. Golly, these guys are just barely grabbing him before he creates an explosive. Just a quick pass underneath to the tight end. I like how that looks from a run game standpoint. Move him off. We do. Had a seam, just could not hit it. Could not get there. Second and 10. I'm trying to roll out, just dump it off. Ahmed is wide open. Nice little back juke there. Sends the defender to the ground. Able to get that out. Abram just barely. Defender just missed it. Could have easily been an interception. Back the other way. The throw in there. 1st down. Right now, Sampson just playing efficiently and not been able to take a shot yet. Handoff Tranquil. I think that's just his 2nd touch of the day. 1st one on the ground. Sean Tranquil. Yet another 1,000-yard receiver in this pipeline of them we've gotten. Spurlock, big run up the middle. Down to the 5. We are eating up a ton of clock here. Get it. Sampson just barely gets that one away. And we can get the edge here with Tranquil. Yep. Touchdown, and Purdue takes their first lead of the game. Another really long drive here for the Boilermakers. Jet pass to Tranquil. Scores again. 14-7. 13 play, 82 yard, 5-minute, 51-second drive. like I hear at the top, 2 different Ojabos. Call them brothers. Combined for 9, or both have 9 interceptions. Don't like the blitz here as wide as they are. They're throwing it basically every play. Not doing a great job of running the football either. Got to be able to do like we did the last drive and just time up a sack at the right moment, pretty much. Ordonez over here. It's going to be a handoff. Ah, mess that up, Ordonez. First good run at all there for Ohio State. Perez has 17 yards rushing, and that was a 26-yarder. Listen to matching. Ah, there we go. Way to hold the edge, guys. Gonna stick with the dime. 1-minute warning. Again, we're going to stick with the dime here. Extra defender out there, extra defensive back, trying to cover these guys. Nowhere to go, Boykins. Almost gets another sack. 3rd and 9. Ordonez to learn something here. Help. Threw it to the soft spot in the zone there. So this is a cover 3 match. They just, I guess this is what Let was supposed to do. Essentially, we're double covering one guy. Just let that guy just run right up the seam there. Yeah, I mean, technically he did what he was supposed to do. Okay. Back to little man. Again, no run, even with a slim box. Why would you when you can just throw it? We're going to call a timeout. Very weird formation for them. 3 running backs, 2 tight ends. I'm just going to come screaming. It is a run play. We do stack it and stop it. Call another timeout. I want to try to give ourselves a little bit of time in case they score quickly here, like on this next play. I'm not going to call another timeout, but we get the ball to start the second half. So really would love to hold them to a field goal here. Quick screen. Tackle well around it. Defense is playing a lot better than it did last week. At least in the first half against Penn State. They're really good in the second half. Third and 10. Now we're going to have no time left, essentially, anyway. Pressure does not get there. Throw, that was going to go out of bounds. 4th and 1. I think you go for it here. I think that makes total sense. Man up, shade to the inside. Yep, wide open. Shaded inside, they go outside. Kelly got 2 catches for 8 yards today, but both of them are gone for 6. First half is shaking up. For this to be a great game. Just get out of this first half. See if we can find an explosive. If not, just get out of here. Scramble for Sampson. Slide. Tried to hurry it up. Said they kind of took the clock away from me. It's fine. All the timeout. Set us up at least for a shot at a Hail Mary here. Don't have a ton of good size. Throw it up. Pass interference on the play, though. Looks like, anyway.
Pass interference.
Defensive pass interference going for the Hail Mary. Now going to give us a shot at a 50-yard field goal. Bad luck there for Ohio State. Runyon's kick is up, and it is good, a 50-yarder. Right as the first half expires, a 17-14 game. Now pressing there at the end of the half ends up paying dividends, because now if we can get the ball, if we can score a touchdown again, now you're up 2 scores against an Ohio State team that we know can go score. We have seen it. With these quarterbacks being really efficient so far, Total's been able to be more explosive. Sampson has not. Ohio State has taken pretty much everything away down the field. Start off the second half at the 23. I have no problem against this team, as good as they are, playing things conservatively here. Get this out to Abram, gets 2 blocks there from Tranquil. First down to get us started here in the second half. QB run game here. I tried to cut it up there. Okay. Also one. Trying to get inside of that guy. He was able to keep outside leverage and make a play. So a good snap from the Kraken. Nothing there. 3rd and 13. How do you play this? Too high safety look. Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. They made their plays. Two really good run stops for them. Good play down there by Irving and company. First and 10. Man has been a big help for us so far defensively. Going to try to still mix in some zones, but right now Man has been the play for a lot of this game. Good throw, essentially in man coverage. Ali on an island here on the right side. Ooh. Almost an explosive run. Harder Cottrell doing a really nice job in the run game so far. Overload blitz from off this left side. He's just coming from so far away. It's just not even worth doing. Golly. Get that out to the tight end, and he is still going. Sermon brings him down. Good Lord, dude. Juking out defenders, breaking tackles. He's elite. Talk about it pregame. Really having a great performance here early on. With QB run now for the Buckeyes. Ordonez gives Tuttle a shot and still falls backwards his way. There we go. Great play by Cornelius. Holding outside containment. They're going to still try to go around out there. 3rd and goal. So really nice play for 98. Go empty this time. Quick screen all over him. All right. Ohio State's going to send out the field goal unit here to try to tie this up at 17. Up, kick is good. So far, a lot less scoring than what we saw in that first matchup. Melton, a good return up to the 22. Run game here. Nobody in the middle of the field. He'll take this wide. Sampson running into a couple of guys, able to shove off a defender. A lot for just a gain of 6, though, unfortunately. Let's try it. It's not going to work. Not going to work. Try the PA tight end screen. This never works. You get it out here to him. Just get it out quickly. Let him just take it to the outside. Don't even wait for the blocks to set up. Works. Gotta hold that block on him. Front game is close. Underneath. Is that a big one? Did I miss a big shot here? I did not. Okay. The way that defender was like shooting across the field made me think that it may have had like somebody in man coverage on the running back. Or Spurlock in a bad spot. Spurlock, good run. Good blocking. Try one of these play action deep shots. This is not the play for it though. See if we can Tranquil loose on the end around here. Decently set up. There we go. Bradford, great block out there. Or Simple with a great block. Second and 4. Up the man. 3rd and 4. Over to Ahmed, big run after the catch. Breaks the tackle, still going inside the 10. 21 having himself a day. The Spurlock breaks a tackle. Purdue is back out in front. Time to get the running back in man coverage there. 24-17. A lot of long drives. Every possession is extremely crucial right now. Scared to do anything other than call man, really and truly. Hopefully that gives this defensive line enough time to get up to the quarterback. Riz breaks a tackle there, slides through Steele on his feet. It ain't working much for them. When it does, it is explosive. Want to send it. Run play all over it. Lawson 2. Treadwell's got 3 tackles for loss in this game. Redshirt sophomore likely to go pro. Basically after this greatest season. We're heading to the 4th quarter. Purdue up 24-17. They've been really efficient offenses. They've just not been overly explosive, particularly Purdue's. Just continuously doing just enough to keep the chains moving, just enough to keep momentum. We're up a score. Yeah. Averaging 155 yards on 36 carries so far. They've run it 15 times for 25 yards. today. Over the middle. We got to tackle him first. Third and 7. Let's get aggressive with it. Try to end this drive. Come on. That one knocked away by Alfonso Lett. Should have been picked off. Hit the pressure. Tuttle felt it that time. Tried to get rid of it quickly. Tried to give his guy a 50-50 ball on the outside. But threw it too far to the inside there. Now Emmett Poe's got all kind of room for the return. Purdue now. Chance to create some separation. Not a lot there. Did not get the blocks on those guys out there, but a gain of 3. Really leaned on this rushing attack. Going outside, Spurlock. He does not get the first down. Try to get that out with pressure. Knew they were sending it, looking for the run here. Wanted to get an outside look, doesn't work there. They end up running like opposite field man coverage routes, and they just left nothing free. See how defenders, like this guy's coming all the way over here to get the tight end and then runs across with him. Could have made, I tried to get it out to Godot, but didn't work out. What did I miss? Spurlock. Spurlock is what I missed. That's a first down. That's a big gain. Kind of wanted to fake it. Gonna punt it away though. A terrible punt. All right. Well, cover 2 man. 2 wide receivers and that dang old tight end. Ohio State's defense starting to get some stops. The defense or their offense get more points here. All their players are trending down right now. Underneath, all over them. Treadwell, another really strong tackle in the middle of the field. 3rd and 7. Really frequenting this dime look today. On empty, we're going man. Oh, it's a false start. Let's go. Back them up. I like that false pass.
False start on offense.
We'll go right back to it. This time they're going to go 4 wide receivers, running back in the backfield. 3rd and 12. Cornelius almost slides through, but Tuttle's going to have room to scramble, and he's going to get a first down and plenty more. Still going inside the 35 of the Boilermakers. Come. He made a play. 3 wide receivers want to send pressure this time. Pass rushing with Cornelius. I got way too far to the, oh, what a spin move. We're about to be tied. Wow. Okay. Look at this quick play here. Swoop. So Mallory to the cleaners. Tony Beckner. Freshman. Have a great day. 24-24. Gotta have a drive here from the offense. Melton. Return. Not a lot there. See how this sets up. Yep. Come on, Poe. And a 9. Second and 1. 3 wide receivers. Tranquil in motion. Deep handoff to Spurlock. Breaks a tackle. Gets the first down. Two tight ends and a fullback. Steven back there. Handoff. Good play. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. Over to the tight end, first down to Godot. Play after play. A lot of guys in the box here. We're going to try it. 101. The only thing with a formational ad is there ain't a whole lot you can fight it with. QB run game. Get what we can out of this. Sampson taking some shots. Ohio State defensive lineman a little banged up. 3rd and 4. There we go. Mills just barely getting the first down, get up the field. Less than 4.5 minutes left. Purdue again taking a ton of time off the clock. Out to Tranquil, gets one block, can't get a second one. Golly, couldn't get the spin move off either. Actually flip that to blocking here. We're gonna try to roll out. If that can get us free at all. Oh, bad. Oh, it ended up working out. He strikes to Abram. Oh, almost made a mistake there. If I throw that any earlier, that's an interception. I got lucky there. That was a really bad decision. Got extremely lucky. I thought 39 was going to keep rolling here with Tranquil. Instead, he kind of stops right as I'm getting ready to throw it. Oh, got really lucky. Got really lucky. It's an explosive to Abram. 1st and 10, 3 minutes left. Need to eat some clock here. Hand off to Spurlock. 6. An extra offensive tackle out there in Watkins. Lined up at tight end on the left side. Last play before the 2-minute warning. It's going to be a handoff to Spurlock. It's the first down. 2-minute warning, 24-24 game. Purdue is in scoring range.
Okay, ready?
Toss out to Spurlock. He's going to cut it up. Gets into the end zone. Almost didn't want to score there. We will take it. Run game has been so good today. 31-24 lead. These teams went to 5 or 6 overtimes. First time we played them, a 6-minute drive there for Purdue. Can we keep them out of the end zone? Or we're going to be heading back to overtime. I don't know if I can take overtime again. Not against this offense. Rob Tuttle with LSU last year dominated us in the national championship game. Makes his second transfer, this one back to the Big Ten after winning a national title. Ends up at Ohio State, has a fantastic season for them. Ohio State is in massive trouble here. They have 3 timeouts left, and they are not calling them. So 3rd and 10, less than a minute and a half left. Run a read option with Tuttle. Crazy decision. Tuttle, big throw, makes up for it. First down, Ohio State. Just got to keep him out of the end zone. Let him beat you deep. They're going to run it here. Nice job there. In a 4. I don't know. I get being sneaky with it. Big throw up the seam. It's another explosive to Kelly. I can't stand him. I hate him. Hate him. That extra defensive back on the field. Three wide receivers. Good throw. Guess who? Gregory Kelly. 5 catches, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. He's not getting any pass rush. Oh, overran it there. Should have been a sack. Come. Go back to man. Leave your guys on the island on the backside, I know, or on the outside. Tuttle underneath, all over it. Make the tackle. Ohio State, it's a 3rd and 8. 40 seconds left. They're going to huddle up here. Now they call their last timeout. $40 seconds left, 3rd and 8. Nothing there. Oh, it's knocked away. Game comes down to this. Ohio State's season has come down to this play. This much maligned Purdue defense make a play. Snap. Comes through, gets the pass off, and it's knocked away by Lett. With pressure at the right time. Got contact just at the perfect moment, and Purdue is going to survive. Throw out. Threw it to Kelly. They're a sensational tight end. But he gets hit right as the ball gets there. Perfectly timed hit from Lett. Purdue is going to come away with a victory. 31-24. What a game here in Pasadena. We've had 2 exceptional games with Ohio State. That one not quite as thrilling as the first one, but a really solid game of football. Competitive throughout the entire affair. Our much maligned defense made enough plays today. And we're going to move on. What a game. So we're going to... Gregory Kelly is absolutely going to be there. To be their thumbnail player. Special game from him today. Who do we want to be our thumbnail player? Take a look at the stats and we'll see. They rolled up more yards of offense. We rolled up more plays. They were more explosive, but we ran it infinitely better than they did today. We were just efficient on offense, especially in the passing game. Just did enough, you know. I don't know that we necessarily outplayed them, but the scoreboard says that we did. Really evenly matched game, though. 23 for 28 for Sampson, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, really efficient game. Ran the ball pretty well here in total. Hard to complain too much about this. Abrams, solid game. Nobody really explosive. Tranquil and Poe each got touchdowns. Spurlock probably needs to be our player of the game. Doak Walker winner. Really, really strong game here for Treadwell. Irving was pretty solid. Sermon. Boykins with the sack. What do we want to do? What do I want to do thumbnail-wise? Runyon made the field goals and kicks we needed him to. So for them, Tuttle, in his last collegiate game, 27 to 32, 347, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. We get our revenge on him again, which is great. Really largely shut down their rushing attack. Lorenz, 23 of his 31 yards came after contact. He ran for 31 yards on 14 carries with a long of 26. Did a really nice job against the run. If it wasn't for Tuttle on that 40-yard burst on the one play, we shell-shocked them pretty much. Kelly dominated us. Beckner, the young wide receiver, was really good today. Abraham, I think, was solid. Fiala was okay. He was pretty good. Defensively, nobody really overly stood out to me, to be honest with you. McCracken was pretty solid. Cornerback made a couple of really nice plays against the run. We're just kind of okay, you know. We had to. Let's go Alfonso Lett. Made the big play there at the end. I don't think he's been a thumbnail player yet. Just need a shot of the background. Don't want you to see the score. But you can really tell in the thumbnails. We'll kind of crop it out. Okay. Man, what a game. It's a great football game. We got a big level up there. Rose Bowl champions yet again. All right. Make our predictions here. Duke looks like they got an elite team. I think Duke's going to beat Penn State. I think Ole Miss is going to beat Miami. I think Georgia's going to beat Virginia Tech. I think we're going to play Georgia. Then I think it's going to be Duke and Ole Miss on the other side. We're taking on Virginia Tech for the first time in the series as they obviously pull off a victory there over Georgia. Let's see what the other side looks like. Penn State throttles Duke 41-23. Okay, so Penn State really put it on Duke. Ole Miss falls to Miami 38-31, and then Virginia Tech beats Georgia by 15. Okay, so we got 0 games right in our pick'ems there. That's going to be a fun one next episode for sure. Gerald Biggs, I think he's the best overall quarterback in the country. It's your players of the week, Jeremiah Willie and Kyle Folsom. Not that it really overly matters. And Brian Hopeful, I usually don't look at it come playoff time. See what our stats look like here. Over 4,300 yards for Sampson, 37 touchdowns, 12 picks. Spurlock, 14 touchdowns now on the ground, over 1,260 yards. Tranquil, over 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns for him. He's one reception away for 100 on the season. Abram might end up getting to 1,000 yards this year. Emmett Poe up to 7 touchdowns. Defensively, obviously a lot of the same here. Just a bunch of tackles. Boykins is at 8 sacks. Kranchik's still at 9. We didn't get any intercepts or anything. Okay, that's going to do it here for this episode. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my other work on the channel as well, including at this point, by the time you're watching it, MLB The Show 26 will be out. I will have a franchise going on over there with the Tampa Bay Rays. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and until next time.